And we'll continue with writing the character for fire.
Okay. So since we've started in the spring, we're going now to the heat of the fire. And long time ago, they used to draw the fire like that, going up. Sometimes it had the wood that they burned into making fire, but sometimes it was just the fire itself. And since we're talking about many different tribes in China, everybody drew it differently. And 2005 years ago, the emperor decided that the character fire would look like that. These are the ashes, and this is the base of fire. And the fire goes up. Okay?
Is there more words with fire which relates to this dynamic of this vitality of fire?
Yes, lots of words. But let's take the word that starts with this character by itself, which is the mouth. When the mouth opens and closes, that is a word, or saying, or talking. And if we put beside it double fire, not one fire, then we have the word communication. Talking to each other, like that. So a communication symbolizes by fire, because it brings out things. Something from within goes out, and we are talking and communicating. And if you go into this heart that you were talking about, it doesn't actually, it's a root by itself. It doesn't actually have the fire in it, but it is very much like, the flames.
And
So
that's the heart itself.
That's the heart. It's like a dip of blood goes up all this way and then goes here and goes out. Because the heart is not a closed thing. It's something that it has the blood coming into it and going out of it. And so this is how it looks. It's very flexible. It's very kind of filling into it. It's something that has things coming within it and going into it and warms the whole body.
It actually almost symbolizes, if you kind of draw some lines to it, all the chambers of the heart even, if you can imagine that they're there.
And maybe the 4 rooms, yeah. the left.
The atrium and the...
Yes, the left and the right and the back and the front. And if we take this heart, and we can see it very much in this character, which probably also comes from the fire. Without fire, we would not have the word love. So as you can see, this is the word love, and in the center of the word love we have the heart. In Japanese it's called mu. And mu, in English, I would call it a total emptiness. Not just emptiness, because it's not a void emptiness. It's not something that does not exist, but it's this emptiness that is the potential for everything. And I like it very much, although it has lots of fire in it. And if you look at it, you see all the pieces of wood burning down in these flames of fire. So all these 4 dots are the fire, the flames of the fire. And here we have lots of wood that is burned and then nothing remains. And you have the total emptiness, like what happens in nature when fire strikes. But this is a potential for growth, because there's a space for everything to start again from the beginning. And this total emptiness talks about, the emptiness of the white paper in calligraphy, and it talks about the pausa that we have in music, and the space that we have in a room, Talking
nice.
about an empty heart, the very important phrase for Zen phrase is mushin, which is empty heart, and this is the state we should start everything. Start when you go and do acupuncture for somebody, or when we start doing calligraphy, or somebody starts meditation, or somebody starts any martial art, needs to come with an empty heart. And an empty heart is kind of written like that. If you can see, this is emptiness and this is heart. When you come with an empty heart, then everything is possible. It's a potential for everything. And if we want again to see, both yin and yang, kind of fire or emptiness?
Fire.
Go for the fire, yes, the element
We're in
itself.
the element fire.
Yes. So if we want the kind of yin fire, then I'd say we go from here to there, and then this comes and this. It's very soft, it's smooth, it's not burning. And if we want to go for the very kind of move, because I'm going to make a big splash of, and then you see the fire comes out.